Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here at Retro Crypto. Got a nice video here for you guys today. It's kind of an exciting one, actually. But before we get started, I want to remind you, I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet who loves cryptocurrency. I am not a financial advisor. It is essential that you do your own research before making any and every financial decision. Now, with that said, woo, I got 578 subscribers, man. We are rolling. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please just subscribe. And also hit that like button. That like button carries more weight than you can imagine with YouTube. So I just want to thank everybody who's had a chance to do it. And if you haven't, this point is right there. You can do it right now. Helps me out so much. I'm a fellow Hexican. All right, guys. Now, with that said, I wanted to go over the news first, and then we'll go into the technical analysis. It's now official. I will attempt to make the Daytona 500 with HEX Crypto, blah, 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 Motorsports, Motorsports. But anyway, long story short, bam, there's the new HEX car. This is, I guess, the design. Daytona 500 is not that far away. It's in February. It's like, what, 2-3 weeks from now? About 3 weeks. So, I mean, this is actually pretty exciting, guys. HEX is, NASCAR is a big deal. It's not as big as, like, the Formula cars, but, I mean, NASCAR is huge. So, this is pretty dang exciting. When this car is riding around track, people's going to be saying to themselves, what's this HEX thing? You know what I mean? Great exposure. The guys that came up with this, awesome job, guys. And I realized that a lot of people made sacrifices for this to happen, and super awesome. Let me get a quick drink of water. Sorry about that, guys. Now that was the big news of the day, that this is actually official. When I put it on my other video, it was in the air. It was being discussed. Now it's a done deal. Absolutely awesome. So now I saw something else too earlier today. Because I said something about, it's great that HEX and the other cryptocurrencies have decoupled from Bitcoin. And I was looking at this and like, man, this damn Bitcoin. January 20th, it went into this between its resistance and its support. And it's been bouncing around since January 20th, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me see something real quick. So I went to HEX. And I was like, gosh darn it. They're still coupled. Because look at this. They're doing the exact same thing Bitcoin does. Just bouncing around in this resistance point. And it can't break it. And it won't break it until Bitcoin breaks out of this cycle. I consider it a vicious cycle personally. But hopefully it won't last but so long. But you know how it is in the crypto world, guys. Anything can happen. It's very much so unpredictable at times. So with the knowledge that the way HEX is still coupled very much so to do whatever Bitcoin does, essentially, it does give us a little bit of power, a little bit of control of the situation of predicting what's going to happen moving forward with technical analysis, which basically means it's all about Bitcoin. So I'm going to be watching Bitcoin very closely, doing analysis on Bitcoin. And granted, every other channel is doing the exact same thing. The only difference between me and them is I love HEX. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to close this out, and I am going to put in the cipher. Here we go. Market cipher. And I'm going to close these out real quick. Sorry, guys. I should have had this done already. I'm going to close these out. And I'm going to put the cipher B in. Okay. All right. So here's Bitcoin on market cipher right now. And I haven't really messed around with it too much. I'm going to leave this on the... I'm going to go with let's look at the 2-hour window real quick. Let's go with a 4-hour, because a 4-hour really gives you a better feeling of where the market stands. So this will be the 20th. Yep. All right. On the 20th, there was a massive trend change, and then the red diamond indicates a trend weakening, and you can see we just went into a bearish scenario, and it just kind of kept coming down. Then there was a brief trend change on January 25th, and it tried, but then it immediately hit rejection right here. And with this red diamond and the trend weakening, it just... All right. So the red diamond is trend weakening, and the red X is the bearish indicator. Sorry, guys. And you can see, I'm still learning this market cipher. It's a little tricky, guys. But as you can see, it's just... Now, right here, this was a definite sign of a this was a significant sign of a trend weakening. I don't know, it keeps going back and forth. From that point on, honestly, guys, it's bouncing around. I don't even think people are really trading this right now. Like, all the shorts and the longs, you don't really hear guys saying that too much because it's clustered and so tight. I really don't think anybody knows what's going to happen. I could say in the short term though, with this right here, this bearish indicator, it's definitely going, Bitcoin's going back towards a bearish trend right now. But anything is possible. And this down here on the Cypher B definitely has it going bearish right now. So we have to sit back and watch. But Bitcoin is what we want to keep our eyes on. Now, I did see Bitcoin do one thing that did have me a little excited, and I deleted that chart. That's awesome. So we're not going to look at that chart right now because I feel like an idiot. Actually, we can. It's not that hard. Here we go. Let me drop this down real here. Load chart. We're going to go to the for EMA. Pop up. Give me a second here. Oh boy, where is it at? Bitcoin. There it is. Boom. I did see something here earlier, guys, that did have me a little excited. That's right here. This has serious potential because if you look closely, you'll see where the 20-day moving average moved across. Oof, I don't know what it's going to do. Now look at it again. Okay, we can see where the 20-day moving average crosses over the 50-day moving average, but it looks like it might be getting rejected by the 100-day moving average, and it's starting to go back, curl back down past the 50. So yeah, Bitcoin, I'm not really sure what it's going to do. I'm almost leaning bearish right now, but it could change so fast. Now, the reason I'm talking about Bitcoin is it has such a strong correlation to what's going on over here at HEX. As you can see, HEX is bouncing around inside this resistance area right here, and the uptrend is still healthy. Somebody posted that it broke it, and I checked earlier, and I was trying to see why they said that, and I was like, no, you can't pick and choose. No, it hasn't broken this trend yet, because I include this as part of the trend right here. Let's see here. Now we go over to the Cypher. What HEX is really nothing to talk about, market Cypher, because it's literally just bouncing around in there, and it's going to continue to as long as Bitcoin does. We're going to jump past all this. Yeah, there's really nothing there to talk about. One thing I can say is that PulseX is at 1,011,296,730 of sacrifice towards freedom of speech. Of course, PulseX has a different price. I don't know why, but it's about the same. I don't think too much has happened today between the two of those. It is current. You have, how much time did it say? Yeah, 46 minutes to buy in at $3.39 to get 10,000 points. And remember, guys, it's just ticking up more and more. And that's it for this video. This video is meant to be a short one. I'm going to keep it short. So, with that said, thank you for everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And until next time, you know what? Stay Hexican. All right, guys. Peace out.